So now it's time for me to start doing a job that I've been putting off for quite a while because I'm really not looking forward to it, and that is installing our gray tank underneath of our camper truck. Of course, the gray tank is going to be absolutely essential if we want a shower and a sink in here. So here's the gray tank. I got to install it under there. Hey everybody, I'm Bill with Live Simple, Live Free. Let's get started. Now these tanks come in every shape and size and capacity available. I wanted a 30-gallon tank, and the challenge was to find one that would fit. I didn't want it to hang down too low, so it had to be narrow this way. I didn't want it to get too close to the tire for obvious reasons. I don't want stuff flying up. But I still had to have enough room in the front to get all the pipes in there. And then there's a frame member back there, so it had to be narrow to fit in. So it took me quite a while to find it, but I finally found one that I think is going to work. It is a 30-gallon tank, and that's what I was looking for. I debated for a long time about how to mount this thing. There's numerous different ways to do it, and I watched many videos on YouTube University, and I think I finally come up with something that's going to actually work. Now I'm not really sure how I'm going to get in here with the camera to film this, because it's already pretty tight just for me to work, and for me to get a camera in here there's not much room. I don't know, I'll do what I can. So here's the bay where it's going to go, and I have to fit it in between this outside edge here and the main beam that goes that way. I got to remove these. I don't want it too close to the tire for obvious reasons, and we got this in the way. What I'm going to do is take some angle iron and going to mount one there and one over here, and then I can hang rods down from the angle iron to support the tank. At least that's the plan. So there are these bolts here that hold it all together, and I had to remove 4 of them. They were very difficult to get at. I had to drill each one. It was pretty tedious, but I got them all out now. Now I can put these bolts back in here, tighten it up again, and use it to bolt in this angle iron. Alright, let me get in here and try to show you what I've got. I've now got this angle iron bolted. Where's the nuts? Right there. All the way along. Got another one bolted on this side. Fortunately, there were holes like this up here, and I didn't have to drill through this. I just ran them through the holes. This is all a mess. It's in my way. It's not flat. So I was going to drill more holes over here because there aren't any, and continue that angle iron over here. But this metal is so hard, I tried for 10 minutes and didn't even make a dent in it with the drill that I have and the leverage that I've got. So I'm just going to have to go with just that. Now you can see, now you can kind of see how I'm going to do this. I got the all thread here hanging down from the bracket, or from the L bracket, and then it goes across, and this is where the tank will sit. That's just one. I'll have 3 cross braces underneath of the tank. Now this is the sensor for the water gauge that goes inside the truck to let me know how much water is in the tank, and I need to install that in here. This is an 8-inch deep tank, and you're supposed to have this 1 inch less than the tank, so I bought a 7-inch gauge, and the float goes up and down, indicates how much water is in there. That's not going to drill without cracking up. I'm going to have to try to cut that out with a knife. Tighten them down by hand, because if I use the drill and drill them too tight, I'll strip out that plastic. It's not easy. Now this is the metal piece that I'm going to put on the bottom to help protect it, and then it bends up, comes across the bottom and bends up across the back where the tire is. I wish I had a metal brake, a metal bending machine, because then I could put a nice straight even bend there. but I don't have one. I'm not going to go rent one. I usually rent them if I need them, but I'm not going to rent one for just this one bend. So all I can do is just put it on the sharp edge of a porch here and try to bend it like this. Well, it's not a professional looking bend, but it'll work. Okay, it's now several days later, and I've been working non-stop for 2 days trying to figure out how to get this done. I didn't film any of it because it was tedious. I tried 4 different methods before I finally found something that worked. The problem was, I had the bars on the bottom that you saw for the tank to sit on, but I couldn't figure out how to attach it to those bars so that it wouldn't slide around and bounce off and all that kind of stuff. One of the things that I tried was this metal band. This is a metal pipe hanger, and I tried strapping it down with it going up over there and then bolting it in. It didn't work. Several other things I tried didn't work. I finally found something that works, and I'm very happy with it. Let me show you. So this is what I came up with. You see the rods hanging down there, you saw that. You saw this angle iron that the thing sits on. I actually boxed it in with angle metal all the way around to give it extra support. The problem was, how do I attach it down to here? And I can't even see this. Hopefully when I bring the camera up you can. But there is another bracket up there. Another one of these brackets on the top part of that rod that basically squeezes between this one and the one above, and that locks it in place. And it's absolutely solid now, it won't move. And I had to, in order to do that, I had to take everything down and then put that bracket up at the top and then put it all back again. It was a real pain in the neck, but I really like it. And you can also see here the metal that I bent, and it goes down across the bottom, and then it comes up here to protect it, because there's the tire right there. So I'm sorry I wasn't able to give you more detail than that. I was just lucky and happy to even get it done up underneath of there. Everything laying on your back with your arms up in the air was exhausting, but it's done. Hallelujah. This is probably the worst job on the whole truck. So onwards and upward, right? Thanks for watching. Live simple, live free. You be blessed. We'll see you next time.